Today, I'm exposing 11 hacks that I have used to grow my YouTube channel, not to just 100,000 subscribers, but over 600,000 subscribers. If you've been thinking about becoming a YouTube creator in 2024, this video is just for you. What if I told you it's easier now than ever to make money doing what you love? In today's video, I want to break down 10 hacks to teach you and really help open your eyes to how you can make money with any hobby, passion, anything you have a love for. You can actually make money doing it if you'll take it serious and show up for yourself in the process. I invited a group of my clients to Knoxville, flew them in, and had them come for a day of training last fall. And I was shocked, out of a group that is here to grow Etsy shops, grow online shops selling their crafts, the number one thing people wanted to learn from me was, how did I grow my social media? How did I grow a business? That was the number one thing people are asking me. So this year, I'm dedicated to teaching you guys more about how I turned my hobby into my full-time job and into the business you see today, where there's multiple people working on our team, creating content, serving our clients just like yourselves, and teaching you that it's not just available for me, it's available for you too if you choose to want it. In today's video, I'm going to break down 10 hacks to really help you understand how this is possible for you too in any of your hobbies, niches, or passions. Let's dive in. The cool thing is I have a free masterclass coming up that I want you to get registered for. Check out the link right down below and claim your spot. It's a live class where you can ask questions, and I'm truly breaking down my full framework on how you can do this process too. But let's go ahead and jump in to the 10 hacks. Hack number 1, grow an audience. Today, my friends, it's now easier than ever to grow an audience thanks to these amazing algorithms. You will be able to post content, and the algorithm is going to pair you with the most highest level ideal client. You're not having to run Facebook ads, you're not having to run Google ads, you're not having to pay for billboards to get in front of your potential ideal clients, because guess what? There's an algorithm. How cool is that? When we were running business in the 90s, early 2000s, the only way to get in front of your ideal customer was running ads in a magazine, and then Facebook ads came out in all these different ways. You know, growing an audience in 2010, 11, 12 really was a lot about collaboration, but now it's not even much about followers. It's about the individual piece of content and, having that piece of content explode in the algorithm. So that allows us to have an even playing field. That's why if you crack being a content creator, you can blow up. I want to highlight my friend Evan, who has been teaching business for quite a while, but he recently did a video teaching exactly how he's been able to run $1 million business from his garage for $600. That video blew up in a matter of a week or two, and it created, I think right now it's at like 2.3, 2.6 million views. He's blowing up. But the cool thing is, it didn't happen because of his followers. It happened because of that one piece of content got wind in the algorithm. People loved it, people shared it, and people watched it. And that's what alerted the algorithm to keep showing it to more and more people. That should really excite you, because now more than ever, you can be a content creator too, and the playing field is so even for you to show up and grow on social media today. Hack number 2 is post consistently. I think this is more and more important than ever, because a lot of people will say, Tanner, I posted and people should already know about me, know about my product, should know about what I do. But my friends, it's an algorithm, right? Just because you post it does not mean everyone sees it. So I think now more than ever, you have to post consistently, and you have to show up day in and day out before you go have the audience that you want. If you are not growing, if you are not making the amount of money you want to make, if you are not seeing traction on your social media platforms, my friends, chances are you're just not posting enough. And if you're posting a lot every single day, I really want to invite you to audit the quality of content you're posting to make sure it's of value and that you as the content creator can see value in it. Because it's very rare, it's very, very rare that I work with someone who shows up, makes really good content, and posts consistently and doesn't have success. It's so rare to me. Now, it is very often happening where they're posting once a month, they're wondering why they don't have all these clients, wondering why they are not getting traction, but they only post once a month, and it's subpar content, right? And usually people can self-diagnose that, right? People usually know if they're making really good content or not. And my friend, you don't have to have a huge, awesome production. You can make really good content with just your iPhone. Super, super easy to do so. So don't tell yourself that you can't serve your audience or create content because you don't have the equipment or that you don't know how to edit. I didn't know how to edit either in the beginning. I just posted videos that were one take and made as much value as possible in that one take. And if I made a mistake, I would stop the recording, delete it, and start over from the top once again. And there's no shame in that game. That's really allowed me to do really well on live streaming and creating content in general because I grew that skill rather than trying to go through the hassle of editing. But that's a story for another video. Hack number 3 is make offers fast. What I love, and when I really look back at my own journey, is that I just asked myself how to serve my audience. And when you ask yourself, how do you serve your audience, this will allow you to come up with ideas to serve the audience so fast and so well, right? Which can allow you to make an offer fast. You may say, Tanner, what is an offer? An offer is something that you are presenting to someone and they can say yes or no, and it's usually an opportunity to pay you. Some of my favorite ways to teach my clients how to make offers fast is to sell a low cost, like $27 workshop, $17 workshop, $7 workshop, and you teach it live. So you spend a week or two selling tickets for it, and then you have one day where you teach it, and then you give them the replay access to that workshop. That's a great example of seeing an offer and building it really, really fast to just serve the audience. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done in my business is that I moved really quickly to create offers and to help people get results by allowing them to make a decision whether they want to buy the course or they don't. I want you to go out into the world and get rejection. What do you mean by that, Tanner? I want you to get some no's. I think the sooner that you have someone tell you, no, I'm not interested in this, or you present an offer and you get some rejection, it's going to actually make you a better business owner and you're going to learn so much from this experience. I think people make less offers because they are scared of rejection. So if we can get you through the rejection phase as fast as possible, you're actually going to make better offers, you're going to make better curriculum, you're going to teach from a better place, and you're going to help people at a deeper level, right? I always ask myself when I'm coaching my clients, can your free content serve people to the highest level? And everyone I coach, they're always like, no, like if you were in my program, you would get way better, curriculum, way better support, everything like that. So what I like to share with people, especially when they're getting started online, they want to build digital products, things like that, think about that. If you believe in what you have to sell and you have something that can help your audience to the highest level, and you realize that your content is not the best place to do so, then whose responsibility is it to let people know that? And ultimately, it's you as the business owner's responsibility to help people understand why they need to be in your program, in your membership, or buy your course, right? That's what it boils down to, is helping people at that level and being okay with some rejection. So I think your rejection isn't something to be scared of. Know that as you grow your business, as you make more offers, you're going to get some rejection. So go ahead and get comfortable hearing some no's and having people not interested in your product. It doesn't mean anything about you. It just will help you better learn how to sell what you're trying to sell, whether it be a membership, a workshop, a course, what have you. It'll be really, really helpful the sooner you get out into the world, make some offers, and have some rejection. I spent multiple years trying to understand a sales funnel because I was making it really hard. I was like, oh, if I could conquer understanding what a funnel is, then I'll be able to make a lot more money. And what I found is it's not really that true. You just need to understand a customer journey, and a funnel will help you guide your customers through a journey with you, right? So you can take someone that is brand new to your world, give them something of value, like a free resource or a training, something like that, and then you teach them something, they help get to know who you are and what you do, and the right percentage of people will then have the opportunity to work with you. That's all a funnel really is, and the follow-up and a lot more. But what I wish I knew sooner was that it didn't have to be difficult. It was just learning a way to help introduce myself to someone, serve someone, and make offers. That's all a funnel is. And the sooner that you get comfortable with that and understand that concept, the sooner you're gonna be able to take a lot more action, make more offers, and stop spending, I think I spent probably close to 18 months just trying to figure out the perfect funnel. And today, years and years in, there isn't a perfect funnel, but there is a perfect way to get to know your audience, to help them understand when and if they should buy from you, which is really empowering to know. I love to encourage people to show up and serve their audience first, because when you show up and serve first, it's a lot more easy and a lot more natural to be able to incorporate your own program, your own product, and things like that. And if you don't have a product yet, just be thinking about what you could sell in the future. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have anything to sell, I'm not gonna make content. But I still think there's so much equity and so much value in being a content creator and being an authority in your space on whatever hobby or whatever niche that you're wanting to show up and create content around. I think it's so important and vital that we have content creators before we have someone trying to sell something. I think the best people we want to pay and the best people that we want to work with are people that have helped us at a free capacity first, and we already know them, we already trust them, and we already like them, so that it's such a no-brainer to pay them. This next one I'm super passionate about, and it is that it takes far less amount of customers than you think it does. And what I mean by that is if you think about how much money you want to make, and you think about how many clients you need at whatever price you're selling it, chances are it's a lot less people than you think you need. Time and time again, I always expose this myth. If you want to earn $40,000 and you do the math on how many people would need to pay you $27, $97, $127, whatever, you will be shocked to find out the number and be like, oh, it's not a lot, but it's also not a ton. Like, it's not unimaginable, it's not unrealistic to really reverse engineer those numbers, right? So once we see how possible it is, it helps change our mind and change our thinking so that we're going to be able to think, how can I show up and serve these many people that will end up wanting to buy from me? Because ultimately, when you run your own business, when you have a digital product that you can sell at scale, that's what you're looking to do. It's just a math game, and it allows you to solve for it a lot better. I think people think about being an influencer as a full-time job, and they think it's so unimaginable because they feel like they need millions of followers and that it's so unobtainable. But what if I told you only needed like 200 clients, right? 200 members, 200 people. Like, almost anybody could probably build a business that could sustain and support 200 people. Whether I'm teaching about fishing, whether I'm teaching about dunking basketball, cricket, sublimation, what have you, I think we all could get behind that a lot sooner than being someone that has millions of followers with a lot of brand deals, right? It's so much more obtainable than we think it is, all right? If you wanna learn about my exact journey, going from hobby to full-time, check out that masterclass down below. It's completely free. I wanna teach you my exact process, so be sure to sign up down below. This next one, I did not know if this would be true for me or not, but I am so glad I believe this, and it has served me so well. And it's this thought that if I could sell something one time, I could sell something as a recurring product. And that thought right there changed everything for me when I had launched a $27 workshop, and I had put so much time, money, energy, effort into making this work. People loved it. It was so good. And then after I did the workshop, people are like, Tanner, what's next? I was like, what do you mean what's next? This was in 2017, and I literally had no idea what I was doing. I was like, what do you mean what's next? Like, I don't get it. I was like, okay, all these people want to work with me at a higher level. How do I facilitate that? So then I was like, a membership makes the most sense. So they could work with me over and over again, and it has been such a great belief to think. So I want you to take on that as well. Now more than ever, we see Spotify having memberships, we see car washes having memberships. Why can't you? I'll explain all of that at the workshop, so be sure if you're even remotely interested to sign up down below. Having digital products will help you be able to justify your content creation, reinvest in your business, and ultimately it's a win-win. The more that you sell in your digital products is the more that you'll be able to invest in your business. All right? I'm so excited for you to understand what it takes and what it looks like to really turn your passion, your hobby, your expertise into a business. People are constantly asking me to create more content on this topic, and I think it's one of the highest problems and highest level problems that I could ever solve for, because so many people want to learn more about it. If you've enjoyed this video and some of the other videos I've been posting around these topics, be sure to drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you, and I would love for you to sign up for my free masterclass that is happening very, very soon. It's live, so grab your spot right down below. I can't wait to see you there, and I can't wait to teach you my ultimate framework to take that hobby into your full-time job, and it may be a lot easier than you think. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.